Hello everybody! Welcome back to Sid Meier's Civilization 6. Playing as Germany, and we've already conquered our way across our continent, and we're isolated here now. And we're doing quite well in terms of our industry, our economy. But I'm hoping to carry this game to victory here soon. We've already been playing this game for quite some time. And I'm actually thinking, what if we prioritize building up a navy and going to war against Brazil, because they seem to have at least 2 cities on the coast here. It seems like they might have another city right here. So it would certainly be nice to take out these cities like right next to me. We're doing quite well on amenities. Well, yeah, and we're gonna do even better once we get zoos. We're already researching the tech, so everything's in order for us to just do whatever we want. And I think what we want to do right now, what would push us to victory fastest, would be taking some of Brazil's cities and stop them from encroaching on my continent here with their tile growth here. So yeah, a navy would be good. We already have access to U-boats because we prioritized electricity earlier. But it would be nice to get up to like battleships, and certainly battleships are on the way to combustion. And I suppose since we would be doing war, it would be prudent to get tanks anyway. Although it would be a slower, it would take more techs to research to get to tanks. We don't need all of these techs, military science, rifling, whatnot, to get to steel. So I think after we get to economics, we should prioritize getting to steel, and then after that we could try doing tanks. Yeah, battleships should be good here. Yeah, and we have the ability to build our harbors all the way up to all the way up to seaports, so that we can instantly start building some armadas. As soon as we get to mobilization, which is quite a ways away, but we're getting there. And of course we're still trying to build up our science, our technology. Still have a university we could build there, things like that. So yeah, I think that's the game plan right now. And then maybe our naval ambitions will lead us to target other things like St. Petersburg. That'd be good. Yeah, and the battleship has a range of 3, so we could get a decent number of battleships shooting this, which, along with like a landing party, we could totally take this out. Madrid is coastal, although I don't know how to reach it. Hopefully this galley will find out. But yeah, I think expanding our naval game right now will ultimately lead to victory here. I always do domination because it's just the fastest victory. Like, the science victory I know is very slow. I've never actually tried it, but I know from other people that it's very slow. Also, I just realized that this archer doesn't need to be here. It can actually move 1 tile down and it'll still scout all this stuff, I think. So yeah, perfect. And that just scouts an extra tile Which doesn't really matter because Dan Madal's already scouting it, but might as well get my own vision in there. There's no reason to leave one of those tiles out of my vision. Okay. So we wanted to prioritize harbor stuff. Although that would not be helpful here because the harbor's in the lake. So we don't have to prioritize it here. Certainly not. Yeah. So let's see, what should we do? I think we should be getting some commercial buildings. That'd be good. Potentially, but always traders are great. One builder charge here, 3 builder charges here. Okay. There might be a southern passage here. Looks dubious though. Alright. I am a warmonger, that's true. I'll own up to that. Although it has been some time since I've done war. There might be a passage, but I can't figure that out right now. Head back up north. Oh, Dortmund has the ability to build a theater square now. Certainly let's do that. Especially since we have a wonder right here, so we might as well take advantage of that adjacency. Although, there's this spot. We give +2 because of all the districts around it. Yeah, I suppose that would be better. Yeah. Okay, we'll go for that. Okay. Ah yes, so this new trader. Let's see, like, are there any cities that are particularly lacking in trade routes? See, Dortmund only has 1 coming out of it. Trier only has 1 coming out of it. And Chennai only has 1 coming out of it. Let's see, which one is most deserving out of those? I suppose Dortmund. Alright. Go ahead and send that trade route out. Dortmund is especially deserving because the trader is already in that city. So we don't have to waste a turn moving it. I always find it strange that there's like this farm in this inner city here. I suppose there are like small farms inside big cities sometimes, but it's not that common, and I don't think it's like that prominent. It's not like that far inside the city, you know. I don't know. It's just a graphical thing. So, theater square, I suppose. Only real reason we're building these theater squares is for the for the culture yield and for the archaeology museums. It should be good. Let's get an entertainment complex here. What's a good spot to put it? Let's see. This would be a good spot, but there's already cattle there. Oh, and it's also bordering Hamburg, so we can't swap the tile right there. Okay, we can't hit Trier and we can't hit Delhi, so let's just find a good spot for us to hit all of these 5. So let's see. Yeah, it'll, wait. Yeah, okay, we can just put the entertainment complex right there and it'll hit all of those cities. So that's decent. What I mean by hitting all of those cities is that when we get a zoo, the regional bonus within 6 tiles will hit all, will reach all 5 of these cities, which of course is good to optimize. And we can build another, okay, well, let's build a university here first. Doing here. Looks like the only unexplored land is up here. Unexplored land that I can't reach, that I can reach rather, with this boat. I guess we'll go south because we already have that galley up there. This galley is probably not going to be that useful, though. Got plenty of gold, so that we can upgrade all these archers when the time comes. Ah, we've revealed Niter, and the only one that I see is right here. Oh, and right there. Okay. Oh man, I wonder if it's worth settling out there for the coal and the niter. Natural history. Alright. That's good. We need diplomatic league. We have plenty of envoys. We could get extra housing here. We would need 7 envoys. So that would require adding 5 here. Let's see. Okay, I don't think any of these are worth it. We'll just save our envoys. Maybe we'll discover one more city-state that turns out to be really key here. I can think of a couple. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, who cares about that one? I wonder if you're allowed to do the antiquity site excavation even if there's a district in the way. That'd be cool. So let's see, we... Okay, yeah, let's prioritize getting these harbor improvements up in these cities that can go out and can build boats out into the open ocean. Yeah. So So we can start focusing on Navy, perhaps. So nationalism, and I guess we'll be going up to mobilization, and that'll allow us to instantly build armadas, which are basically like 3 units combined together, if you don't know. Encampment is here. I guess we'll get a stable just for the housing. Might as well build a zoo. And let's focus on getting to Archaeology Museum. No need to use any of those envoys again. Yep, we discovered 2 antiquity sites, many more than that. There's lots up here. Even one in Lisbon's borders, but yeah. Yeah, we can move that guy, because this archer is now scouting these tiles. Let's improve this fish. I wonder why it's woken this guy up. Oh, because he got healed. He's back from his journey over here. Well, we might as well just keep him here. So there's housing problems here, but I don't think we really need to pay attention to that. Because we're pretty much done with districts in this city. Yeah. So the only reason to grow would be to work more tiles, and as you can see, there aren't many more tiles to work. We could work these specialist slots, but they're not going to be that beneficial here. The yields gained from that are quite minimal. Suppose let's focus on that. Archaeological Museum. Do we want in Hyderabad? Hyderabad, it's not looking good for the ship situation here. So I don't think we'll be focusing on these improvements. And there's no way to get a theater square quite yet. We would need a lot more population. But I think that's actually 13 or greater, and it's just lying right now. I guess because it thinks the Hansa is taking up a district spot, but it's really not. So let's ignore that, and definitely go for these commercial hub improvements now. Get some more gold, I suppose. Galleys are really putting in the work, exploring the world. One thing I'm enjoying is that our religion is solidly spread throughout our empire, so we don't have to bother with any of this. Although we could, because we have some faith. A good amount of faith. Yeah, let's skip this. There's no reason to get that. We're not playing the tourism game, so appeal is not really what we're in the market for. The only reason to have appeal is to either build seaside resorts, which are only useful for, well, they do give some gold, I think, and some tourism. And appeal is good for national parks, which actually, you know, they take up a lot of space as well. They take up 4 tiles, and they give some tourism. We don't need either of those. You know, we're not going for tourism victory here, because I think we're kind of late to the game. We're just building these archaeological museums because we can. Because there's, you know, there's plenty of antiquity sites around here to exploit. So you might as well, you know. And we have the, you know, we have the district space for it. So let's see, next, some of those. Get a bank, seaport. Let's see. Let's focus on a harbor here. Okay, now I think turns are going by quite quickly. It's a good thing. In some respects. Zoo up here, so we'll be able to get more amenity bonus non-food yields. And we're getting very close to this. It requires a commercial hub with a bank. Would we want to build Big Ben in our capital? I think we would. Well, we'd have to see. Let's just prioritize getting some of these commercial hub districts up and then just see which city we want to start building it in. To get a market in all of these. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of gold per turn out of just prioritizing these commercial hub improvements. Let's see. Let's get an arena because this city's kind of lacking in terms of amenities. Only slightly though. We could now start getting knocking some of these culture city-states out, because they would give us some more culture. I think that's a good idea. Just add a couple on that. One on that. And I suppose a couple on that. Yeah. That should give us +6 culture for every theater square district we have. Just doing that, which I suppose is good. I suppose we need that so we can get up to mobilization faster. I think we're gonna get up to it quite fast as it is. We have an yeah, we do have an archaeological museum in here, so we could build an archaeologist, but I guess we'll prioritize the bank for now. We have a bank in here? Okay, good. That means we'll get this Eureka next turn, because we'll finish the bank in here. let's see. Guess let's give some more housing to Dortmund. Yep, more housing. Nice. 14 housing. Uh-oh, I think it ends here. The unique culture. We're only just getting up all these theater square districts. So many districts, by the way. Lots of districts. Okay, we have economics now. Let's see which city will build it most quickly. Yes, we have this spy. Just keep counter spying. See if we can catch anyone. So Big Ben is gonna take 11 turns there. Well, let's just see which city has the most production here. Can we sort by? Oh no, we can't. Mines. Okay, Delhi is pretty good. Delhi and Dortmund are most qualified. But Delhi is focused on building something else. Dortmund already has the thing. Oh, but there's no suitable location for this. It needs to be near it, adjacent to a river. Are we even gonna have a suitable location for this anywhere? In Hamburg, we definitely could. Definitely have a suitable location there. Probably build it right there. Any other possibilities? Doesn't look like it. Yep. This is the only real river running through our empire. Very riverless lands. So I suppose we're gonna have to. Well, Mainz has. I think we should build it here. We can't swap with that one. Oh yes, because it's adjacent to Hamburg. That's too bad. Swap that back. Okay, so it's gonna have to be Hamburg that builds the Big Ben here. That's okay. I think that's a pretty good city to build it in. Sure, let's go for a stock exchange. Alright, so we have economics. Now we're prioritizing getting steel. Steel for the battleships. Battleships. Oh wait, battleships take coal, and I don't have coal right now. We would have to settle over here. I wouldn't mind doing so. I didn't expect to have to do that. Battleships take coal. Are there any other good... So we've got the U-boat. I don't think we should I guess we could do just the U-boats. Just like build a bunch of U-boats. We're gonna need steel either way so that we can get tanks. So we might as well go for steel. And I guess we'll try to settle the coal. Coal and niter. Yeah. Alright, that sounds good. Ooh. Oh? Hey, there is a northern passage. It's almost perfect. Channel right there. Finishing up a couple seaports here. Big Ben. Should do us well. It'll double our treasury, which is very high value. Hopefully no other AI gets to it first. Let's see, for a stock exchange, I suppose. Oh, we have a holy site here. Great. It's just been sitting here. Well, let's get a stock exchange, I don't know. Just so we can get more money. Oh, we need another trader for some reason? Alright. Okay, let's get a settler here. Okay. Well, that ended. Hopefully some more city-states. We're getting field cannons here. Alright, we have nationalism, so we could form corps with these archers right now. It's true. So I suppose we should do that. Basically amounts to combining 2 units. Shouldn't combine too many of them because we're gonna have to combine more of them into armies. In 3 turns we can combine each pair of corps and normal unit into a army. That'll be quite a strong unit. As soon as we upgrade it into field cannons, of course, it's not gonna be strong just as an archer, of course, this early on. I mean, this late on, that is. Too bad we have to travel over this rough land. Oh, jeez, this noise. Oh, okay, it ended. That's good. Some other noises will bug out so that they repeat over and over again forever, which is too bad. You can only really fix that by turning off the sound. Or restarting the game, of course. So is there any reason to build neighborhoods in any of these cities? I don't think so. We don't have any real need to build other districts. We can just build like an encampment here. I don't think we need a holy site. Faith is so inconsequential right now. So I don't think we need that. We could get an encampment though. So we will. Right there. Seems like a good spot because it'll just add another road on a tile that doesn't have a road. Let's see. Hyderabad could certainly do with a neighborhood though. For some reason it's doing badly in terms of housing, so probably because of all this tundra that I was unable to build farms on. So I'll build a neighborhood in the... Ah yes, that's another use of appeal. It's basically the adjacency bonus of a neighborhood. The neighborhood gives you housing depending on how appealing a tile is. Up to 6 housing. Neighborhoods are great to build if you need more population in your late game cities. Usually you don't need to build them because, you know, you get situations like Dortmund over here that doesn't really need to build any more districts after this. I mean, we could get a holy site, but that's pretty, you know, that's a pretty low concern at this point. So we would, you know, you wouldn't want to spend some extra production building a neighborhood and wasting a tile just so that we could get a holy site, which we really don't need. Oops. Yeah, we definitely don't need faith. It's probably the lowest priority thing here. Lowest priority yield, that is. There's a lot of districts that we have to build in this city. Well, we don't have to build them actually. But I guess we'll go for a theater square. And we'll put them on the desert. Delhi can also build a theater square. Don't need a neighborhood here. This will actually get an extra culture from this Colossus right here. And we don't really care about the fact that there's a quarry here. It's not giving us that much yield. So it's fine. Ah, good. Kumasi. I forgot their bonus. That's actually kind of useless, because we're not sending any international trade routes. I mean, sure, we could get some more culture yield, but at this point we have quite a... Ooh. Yeah, we definitely want to rectify that. Get out of here, Russia. It's my city-state. It's giving me some amenities. Buenos Aires, that is. That was not really the city-state we were looking for. There are a lot of culture city-states this game. Catholicism is being spread here? That's funny. Catholicism is way over here. So Redentor built by Peter. square right here. Yeah, wow. Seems like a pretty scenic spot to put it. Yep, definitely don't need a neighborhood here. And just get a zoo for a good measure. Peter Square. Seems like a good plan. Hold on, we could build a harbor. Yeah, let's prioritize that. It's gonna grow here 3 turns. I don't really care. It's actually gonna get +2 gold because of these 2 sea resources here. That we're actually not gonna be able to put fishing boats on because they're too far away from the city itself. Shania is definitely a city that's gonna need a neighborhood. Look at all of these tiles that have +6 housing. A lot of appeal here, I suppose. Let's get rid of one of these farms that that doesn't really have any adjacency bonus helping it. So there are actually 2 villages down here that we haven't exploited yet. But I don't know, I'm kind of lazy. We're gonna be able to combine into armies here soon. Sounds good. Might even consider taking all of these archers off of their posts just to combine into armies and congregate over here. I suppose we should do that. We're doing quite well on amenities, so losing that retainer bonus is not gonna be a big deal. We'll just keep the warrior there, at least for now. Not very highly promoted units up here. So, we just have to make sure that every corps we form has a corresponding, like, individual unit that's able to combine with it into an army. Let's see, so one right there. I think there's going to be 1 leftover archer, which is too bad, but that's the way it goes. We might be able to build an extra archer just to add on to that. But we'll combine those. Spain has entered the modern era. Am I in the modern era? Not quite yet. Oh, yes, I have entered the modern era because I got electricity. We could get a bit more housing from this stuff, but we don't really need housing. that wouldn't be the reasoning behind building this. The reasoning is that we might want to build some armies out of this city. Some military units. Land units. Let's get those up. Have yet to build any archaeologists, but that'll just have to wait. Have a core here. And we'll just wait, because next turn we'll be able to combine into armies. And next turn we're getting battleship tech, which is interesting, but we can't exploit that yet because we don't have coal. Really too bad. An antiquity site counts as a strategic resource? Oh, that's because I have a district placed on it. Huh. That's interesting. I wonder what that would do. I suppose that's... I mean, it's gonna take them a while to get this one, so I guess I'll take it. It's not really necessary though. Yeah, not at all. But I suppose we'll put it on Chennai. Yeah. Yeah, so we've gotten the battleships, now we're gonna go for combustion. Yes. Go for combustion. And on the way we'll be able to pick up military academies, which are important for building armies out of encampments. Now we're basically headed for some type of ideology, some type of more advanced government. I've never used democracy. It's not that great. Like the bonuses with it. Yeah, the bonuses aren't that great, and the fact that it gets an extra diplomatic policy slot is pretty inconsequential, since none of the diplomatic cards are that great, except maybe like containment, which is unlocked in Cold War. You get double envoys essentially, unless the suzerain of that city-state has a different government, which is fairly unlikely, especially if you're playing against the AI, which usually gets to these governments slower than you do. But yeah, basically these are just better because they get more card slots for the for wild cards, and for you know, these two more useful card slots, the military one and the economic one. And I guess I'll go for communism because I'm mostly using economic policy slots right now. Fascism is quite good too, because it gives +4 combat strength for your units, Yeah, that's very good. On this one, land units get more combat, more defense strength, that is. But we're not going to be defending, of course. Well, not that much. And it's only for land units. I suppose we'll be doing a lot of naval combat this game. If we're going to be doing any more combat, it's going to be naval. Or at least there's going to be naval units involved. Oh, by the way... Oh. Ah, yes. This policy obsoletes the past conscription law. Policy, that is. Now we have levy en masse, which is just better. And we don't need retainers anymore, because we're not going to be garrisoning our cities. We might as well get professional army, because we're going to be upgrading our units here soon. We should get Big Ben first before we upgrade them, just so we can take advantage of doubling our treasury. And that should be it. Yeah, I don't see any reason to switch out any of these economic policy slots. Maybe soon we'll switch out of Medina Quarter, because we no longer need housing anymore. Because we're starting to not need housing anymore. We still need to get Hyderabad grown up. Mainz needs to grow up. Chennai. And then once that happens, we can get less housing. And basically, it doesn't matter if you have more population than your housing allows, because it doesn't actually give any, disadvantages. It doesn't make your population starve or anything like that. It doesn't make your citizens less happy or anything like that. The only thing it does is stop your growth, which is not a big deal because we don't need to grow anymore. We don't need housing because we don't need any more districts, and working more tiles is not really necessary because we don't have many more tiles to work. So yeah, we would like to get rid of Medina Quarter policy at some point, not right now though. So Hyderabad, yes, finish this neighborhood so it has plenty of housing now. Could build Hermitage. It's not necessary though. We're not going to be getting an artist or anything like that. Although it would give 4 artist points. Great artist points. We need another trader. I don't know why we gained another trader slot. Oh, because we built a harbor right there. Gotcha. Go for an archaeological museum. Alright, now we're forming armies. Perfect. Huh? Where did the archer go that was supposed to combine with this? There we go. Sworn there was an archer right next to it. Oh, that was to form the core, I suppose. Yeah, let's combine that. Combine that, and combine this. Now I have some armies. Alright, armies of archers, which will hopefully be upgraded into field cannons. I don't know what that wonder was. Hopefully it wasn't Big Ben. It was not Big Ben, or else this building would have canceled. Okay. Took my suzerain status again. Alright, let's take it back. Wow, I don't actually have enough envoys. It's too bad. We'll live, though. Certainly. I don't have any rainforests. I don't actually think there are any rainforests around here. There used to be a rainforest around Delhi, but I chopped them all down. Dang. Deforestation. I should have listened to the environmentalists. We'll totally let Brazil take this one. Brazil can probably take more advantage of that. Yeah, he has some rainforests. Which one are we looking at? Ah, Aachen. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, this is totally unnecessary. Don't need appeal. It's pretty worthless wonder unless you're going for culture victory, I suppose. Let's get an armory just to prepare for the building a military academy. Zoo. Need more amenities now that we've lost our suzerain status with Buenos Aires. Do we need to grow this city once more? No, I don't think it's necessary. We should get an entertainment district. Perhaps. Perhaps we should. Yeah, let's get an entertainment district. Let's see. And it's looking like the best tile's gonna be right there. Fortunately, it won't hit Aachen, but that's okay. It'll hit Chennai and Delhi, which is all that really matters. If we can even swap to it. What? What? Oh, yeah, it just grayed out because it's a desert tile which you can't work. But we're still going to be able to put a district onto it. Maybe build an entertainment complex in Delhi as well. Now let's get spy, sure. See if we can spy on anyone. I don't really know what we're gonna expect out of it, but that's 320 gold cost. And I do have the professional army. Yeah, wow. It's probably such a high gold cost because this is a outdated unit, and we're basically upgrading it twice because it should have been a crossbowman and then a field cannon, but this is basically counting as 2 upgrades, I suppose. But we're just waiting for Big Ben to finish before we can upgrade them. We're adding this to Shinai. Just wait around. Now let's send this to Shinai. Alright, archaeologists. Seaport. Yep. Getting archaeologists everywhere. Just for the culture, I suppose. It's not that big of a deal. But, I don't know. We don't really have that much else to build until we get to this coal. Just cleaning up all the cloud in the ocean. No real reason to do it, but I want to do it. Because it just looks nicer, I suppose. So in that way, I suppose there is a reason. This city is not needing to build anything. We could be building like units, but like, here's the thing, we don't have the infrastructure up in this city to be able to build like armies right away. But I guess that's not a big deal. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we should get some field cannons. Alternatively, we could just go for those improvements. They do provide some side benefits, so it's not a big waste. We have plenty of amenities here, so we don't need to build either of those buildings quite yet. But let's get an encampment. might as well, since that tile is pretty useless either way. There goes our little RV. Hoping to settle some strategic resources. Yeah, these unsuspecting campers don't know that their real purpose is to supply some military resources to fuel our war economy. So there's a potential to get less war awareness when we're at war. Not necessary right now. Ah, yes, some unique luxuries to the merchants. Cosmetics. Don't suppose you want to trade anything for those cosmetics? Nope, you don't have anything for me. Pedro? Coco. Want some cosmetics? No? Ooh. He'll take that, though. Might as well. I don't see any reason why not. So we've got pretty much everything we can build in Aachen. So we might as well build some field cannons, or at least one, so that we can combine with this archer right here. And in 3 turns we'll be able to upgrade all of our archers into field cannons. Alright, we finally got some archaeologists. Now I just wanted to test something. So we have an antiquity site as a strategic resource for some reason. Well, I know the reason is because we have a district on top of an antiquity site, but I don't know what it does. Can we like trade away our antiquity site? No, it doesn't work like that. I guess it's just a bug, like a graphical glitch, I suppose. Not a graphical glitch, but like a UI issue. Let's see. Get an armory. Oh, and next turn we can start building military academies. Yeah. Yeah, the city is waiting for three turns until we can start building more districts there. So, build a stable. Suppose we'll be building an encampment in this city. There we go. Now we're their suzerain again. That's good. Okay, so we have another spy, so let's go spy on someone. See, what for though? Like, is anyone ahead of us? Brazil is way ahead of us in tech. Information, wow. And on civics as well. Huh. Well, I guess we could go spy on him, but we don't know where his capital is. I wonder if he would, grant us an embassy. Nope. That's too bad. But I suppose we can send this spy to a Brazilian city anyway. Fortaleza. Spy on their campus. Or we could sabotage their production. Let's go for the campus though. Ooh. That is extremely low chance though. About Manaus. That is also pretty low chance. Well, let's try somewhere else then. No, Brazil's really my only competitor, so I don't know, let's try to sabotage their production. We'll probably fail, but we'll see. I'm willing to risk that spy's life. For the greater good of the Empire. Pretty solid Empire, that's for sure. Oh, that's interesting. I guess we'll take it just because no one else has, like, even half the great scientist points that I do. And we'll just keep it around, and we'll eventually be able to use her, once we've dug some of these. Oh, I just realized we have an archer right here. Huh. Okay. Do some archaeological digging. Then we'll be able to use Mary Leakey here. Oh no, we should prioritize these harbor improvements. Alright, we've got an artifact. We'll take India, I suppose, since they're gone. An ancient javelin. Welcome to the German Empire. An ancient German stone tablet. That's good. Theming, it's the same era for different civilizations, right? Okay. Ah, yes. We can move them when the museum is done. That is when the archaeologist is done excavating 3 artifacts. Really just being a perfectionist here. Ah, here we go. We're gonna complete Big Ben and get a lot of money. We're gonna have around Yeah, 10,000 gold here. Brazil is expanding. So there's Big Ben. Perfect. Ideology. Unnecessary, but we've got Big Ben, so we can actually put in another economic policy. I wanted liberalism before because I wasn't getting enough amenities, but now we have so many amenities. I don't see any reason to put that in quite yet. Public works is not necessary. We don't need improvements. So let's go for free market. Get a lot more money from our commercial hubs. And we do have a few commercial hub districts. So that should give a decent amount of gold. Yep, that was a lot of gold. Wow. One field cannon. These two archers will come together. Now we can upgrade these. Worry free. Let's do it. Alright, there we go. What's the shortcut key? Is it U? No. Maybe I'll check that out later. Yeah, I don't usually use shortcut keys, as you might have told, as you might have been able to tell. I guess I'm just lazy. I'm gonna try to memorize these types of things. If there's any archaeological sites out here, there's one out there. You can try for that. Wanda. Yeah, go ahead and do that. We'll embark this one. Nice. It's like a... I guess it's like one of those fishing boats. Settle right here. These strategic resources unlocked. There was a Roman cavalry up there. Interesting. A lot of field cannons now. A lot of firepower. Russia's just now getting triangular trade, okay. Pretty old policy for us. We're all just slave traders up here. That watt, I suppose. I feel bad removing this farm. Yeah, I really do. There's no road. Ah, yes, there's a road on the holy site, so this should be a good place to put it. Now, as you can see, we can instantly build armies out of here rather than having to build individual units and then combine them later on. Yeah. That's beneficial. We can build cavalry. I don't think we should. We should just be building knights, really. We need knights so that once we get tanks, we can upgrade into tanks. So we'll get some knight armies, but first let's get a spy. Might come in handy, who knows. There we go. There we go. Home. It's our 9th city. Wow. Want that. Yep, that's it. I'll lock that there, I suppose. Good amount of production. But we want to purchase a builder here, so we can get this coal locked down as quickly as possible. And I suppose we'll buy a granary right off the bat, just to get some growth going. And we'll start by building a harbor. So we can maybe get some naval units out of that city. But also just so we have somewhere to start. Just blast that. Just keep these field cannon armies around for now. Gain some sources so we can maybe make that mission easier. More likely to happen, rather. First time in Civ 6 that I've ever settled a city late game just so that I could get some strategic resources. But it's a fairly good settle, all resources considered. Alright, communism. This makes us have less trade route capacity, which means some of our trade routes will stop working. Let's get collectivization. Yeah. I don't know, maybe that won't be necessary because we don't really need to grow. But we'll see. It'll give us a lot of food, that's for sure. Oh, we got less wild card slots, so I think it took out one of the cards here. Ah, yes, it took out Medina Quarter. I don't think I'm ready to part with that quite yet. As for policies here, I'll take logistics just so we can move around faster. This would generate a good amount of science. Let's see. Could get this. But that's not going to affect battleship building, and that's really what we're getting with that. Could get veterancy because we are building some encampment stuff, so I suppose we'll do that. keep professional army because I think I'll be upgrading some more stuff. Let's go for fascism just because, just so that we can get gunboat diplomacy, which is basically a better version of charismatic leader. We could get Alhambra? Huh. That's interesting. It's 4-turn Alhambra. Might as well? Yeah, might as well. No one's built it yet. It's interesting. Our nation is really militarizing right here. Trier? Get an archaeologist. Seaport. And yeah, this trader can't do anything right now because I just lost some trade route capacity, switching away from Merchant Republic. There's another artifact. Let's see, we'll take barbarians, I suppose. Ancient barbarian mummy. Alright. And we're getting combustion next turn. A lot of military innovations happening. I focused on economic innovations for so long. They're getting power plants. Interesting. What do you have? Why is it? Okay. I was hoping to choose it right now. Let's see, Hamburg. Is that really necessary though, right now? Not really. Let's get... Oh, okay. Let's get a field cannon core because we already have a singular unit right here. And right here, let's get a... I suppose let's get a cavalry army just for the... Well, no, we shouldn't bother with cavalry since we're already going to be getting tanks. So let's just go for a field cannon army for now. We have an extra spy right here. That's... No, not counter spy. Let's send him to Ostia, I suppose. So I can do some siphoning funds. Alright, an artifact. Oh yeah, Nanmadal. That seems like a pretty niche thing. Gandhi, Nanmadal. What's next? Archaeology is a pretty neat mechanic. Quite exciting. Kind of. I don't know. It's like a little mini game, you know. There you go. It's a 7 production tile. That's amazing. So we've got coal now. Really good. We can start building battleship armadas now. Five-year plan. I forget what it does. It's something to do with housing. We have combustion. Ah yes, this is actually the main reason I got totalitarianism, so I could get lightning warfare, since we'll be building we'll be building some tanks. So get out of here, veterancy. Yeah. Ah yes, and gunboat diplomacy. Right. That's the other reason, but it's not as big of a reason, especially since most of the city-states are, pretty locked down at this point. Like, and they're pretty useless to me, most of them, except for Buenos Aires. That's a pretty useful one. Yep. Okay, so do we have any oil? Hopefully we do. I really hope we do. It's not looking like we do, though. I saw some oil next to Buenos Aires. Okay, we're gonna have to look around then. There's some oil out there. That's a bit of an aggressive settle if I try that. Yeah, there's oil right there. I could settle for that. That's also fairly aggressive. And kind of a terrible spot. I really hope Ulm expands out there. If I had known about that, I totally would have settled right here, just so I wouldn't be screwed out of getting any sort of strategic resource. Any sort of oil, that is. I don't think it's gonna expand there, though. Well, you never know. It's no longer saying that it's gonna expand right there. I don't know what that means. It's not saying it's gonna expand anywhere. Interesting. Maybe that means it's gonna expand to the oil. I really hope so. Get destroyers. Yeah, we definitely need destroyers. Might as well go up to there. Let's see here. I kind of want the... Is there like a... Is there like a military policy which gives bonus production for like information era, that type of era, naval units? anywhere? There's no equivalent of that in the atomic era, modern era. That's weird. That actually seems like an oversight. They didn't... Oh, okay, here we go. It's Cold War. Yeah, we'll prioritize that. Because we do need to build naval units. That's not an insignificant bonus as well. Plus 100% production, yeah. Don't mind if I do. And now we'll be producing some battleships. Yeah. Battleship Armada. That takes a lot of production. I wonder if the U-boat would be a better idea. It has more range strength. It's 484 production, whereas this one is also 484 production. Really? Let's see. Yeah. They're both 484 production. U-boat Armada. Well, I suppose we might as well. I want to compare these side by side. U-boat has less movement. So that's rather annoying. It has more strength. And more sight. And more strength on ocean tiles as well. Yeah, let's do U-boats, I suppose. I don't know. I focused on getting that coal resource, and then it turns out U-boats are actually a bit better than battleships. Okay, yeah, that's another trader that was disenfranchised by the loss of Merchant Republic. Oh, here we go. Another archaeologist. I never tested. Oh, nice. That works. All right. It's German. It's a ancient German scroll. So far, all we've found are ancient artifacts. It's interesting. Hopefully that guy moves away. And let's put down some farms, I suppose. Just for some housing. A lot of trucks buzzing around. Still have our antiquity site strategic resource. Alhambra. Okay. It's quite good. Oh yes, this is going to be useful actually. No one's bothered with great admirals. That's good. So does this do again? Ah yes. If he retires, we would get that. Keep him around because modern and atomic era, the U-boat is a modern era unit. So these are actually gonna benefit from this great admiral. All right, sources gained. Let's sabotage production. And yes, we built a field cannon core here. We're still not able to build tanks, so I suppose we might as well get some cavalry in the meantime. We're not able to get tanks. Yeah, it needs 1 oil. The field cannon is the type of unit where if you move it, it'll usually start this infinite sound bug. But it usually fixes if you end your turn. Okay, let's see. Get some cavalry, I suppose. And this city can build U-boats. I guess there's no real reason to build an encampment in this city if we're just going to be building naval units. Wow. Just not that much production in this city. The U-boats are taking quite a bit longer to build here. I don't mind, I think we should still build those. Ah, wait, oh, yeah. We still need to get to Cold War. We have lightning warfare, so we're building the... Wait, no, we're not building the cavalry faster. Cavalry are industrial. So we don't actually need this. At least not at the moment. So what should I put in there? Could put in military research. And I suppose we'll put in a war wariness one. We're still building some of these, but not as much anymore. It's not a big deal. We don't need that. And I suppose we'll put in some propaganda. Yeah. I think that's the best we can do here. Nothing else is really useful. Ah, yes. In the late game, it takes a while for the computer, well, at least for my computer, to process whatever changes to yields need to be made after I switch out the policies. Just the thing that happens for me. Okay, artifact and artifact. Nice. Let's take, oh, another Nan Madal one? I I guess we'll take barbarians. Is that an ancient javelin? Yes. Oh, we put 2 barbarian artifacts in the same thing. That's too bad. And then we have another German artifact here. Cultural heritage. Themed. Okay. 2 ancient masks and an ancient javelin. This one is themed. That's good. Wow, we're getting a lot of culture out of that one archaeological museum. Not insignificant. Ah yes, so this is our counter spy, just keep protecting the Hansa. Wait. I thought we weren't able to protect it, now we are? Oh well. Oh, well, now we're even less able to take this antiquity site. Hopefully he moves away. Let's gain some sources. Sources gained? Oh yeah, right, that happened this turn. Ooh. Alright, we've got to take back Buenos. Wow. Got 3 envoys on me. Well, no reason to deposit that quite yet. We can build destroyers now, which take nothing. They don't take any strategic resources. They've got a good amount of melee strength. It's fairly good. We should head for nuclear fission now. Just to see where our uranium is, if any. And now we should build a... let's build a field cannon here. Train a bomber. It's not gonna happen. I just realized this crab boat has been pillaged for just forever and never bothered repairing it. Not building any builders anymore. An army. That's that over with. Ah! Good. We'll take an Indian one, I suppose. Ancient stone tablet. Alright. The Stone Tablet Museum. Hermitage? I think when they take this archaeologist, it should just be sent back to my city. Don't I already have cocoa? I'm not gonna accept that. I don't think I already have cocoa. I traded for it, didn't I? Yeah, I have cocoa. He's trying to scam me. Trying to sell me more cocoa. Let's go for some cavalry. Oh no, we have too many archaeologists coming up here. There's nothing left. Nothing left for them. Let's take a an ancient Lisbon scroll. That's that, okay. Ah, yes, so if we just switch this with like this mask, that themes both of them. Perfect. Oh no, another archaeologist. There's nothing left, man. Oh, right, this is the one that was sent back after that swordsman took him. Oh, go into the water. Let's send these galleys back to be upgraded. Upgraded into, I assume, destroyers. That's a big upgrade. I only assume that. I don't actually know if they go into destroyers. Probably. Do I not have Mercury? I guess I don't. Okay. I guess I don't. So I'll take the deal. Doesn't really matter though, because we have just tons of amenities. Yes, yes, Peter, my people are very productive. Thanks for noticing. Got replaceable parts. Ah yes, Cold War, so we can now put in international waters right there. And now we can build naval units much faster. Twice as fast. It's going to be good. We're gonna put in containment after we get enough envoys. We're gonna contain the Russian threat to Buenos Aires. I assume it's Russia, right? Russia's beating me in Buenos Aires. So now what we need is yeah, that's wait. Never mind. We should probably get let's go to Reformed Church just because you can get Wars of Religion, which will give me extra combat strength when I go to war. Which we'll definitely want. Look at this U-boat. Awesome. Lisbon wanted me to build a U-boat? Oh yeah, I remember there was a mission for that somewhere. It must have been at Lisbon. Hey, we could build a great lighthouse. Sure, might as well. Yeah. Build it there. Just make our U-boats move faster, if that's even necessary. Right, so this archaeologist is headed out to snag this away from Russia. Forgot to check what that... Yeah, it upgrades into destroyer. Awesome. We will do that. 2 U-boats finishing next turn. Oh, I forgot to send this Great Admiral out with the U-boat. Unfortunately, the U-boats in the Delhi are going to be stuck for a bit because of Brazil's borders. Although we could get open borders with Pedro. Oh. This achievement. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I can't promise that. Oh, dang. Spy has been captured. We can totally free him, though, by declaring war and taking Manaus. That'll be our cover story for declaring war on Brazil. When we do, we'll be like, we need to take back this guy. Yeah, that'll be our justification. Oh, hey, so we've gotten 4 envoys now. Let's get containment. Yes, good idea. Got international waters. Yeah, this all seems good. Great person. Oh. Oh, I guess we will get this just in case we do want to do science victory. And I suppose that's in the cards. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah, let's see. Do we have... We have one in Dortmund and Chennai. Okay, let's go to Dortmund then. Right. Oh, nice. Good amount of science, I suppose. Getting nuclear fission next turn. That's nice. That's good to see. We might actually be able to get some modern armors if we end up with uranium in our borders. We can get that uranium and then actually just go straight to modern armors, just upgraded tanks. Keep building another spy. Seems like our capital doesn't have that much production. captured. Ostia. Alright. Let's get 240 gold. Even though I don't really need gold. Not really. Upgrade to destroyer. Right. Let's see, we've got some cavalry. Let's go for some... get some infantry, but... well... oh, we got machine gun tech, so we can no longer build field cannons. And machine guns have less range, so they're really useless. Kind of. They're hard to make use of, for sure. I suppose they can be good, but I guess we'll be going for artillery now. Now that that's out of the cards. We can also build destroyers now. Oh, let's build a singular destroyer because we're gonna have to combine that with the destroyer fleet that we come up with here. Out of the two galleys. These galleys from antiquity being refurbished into full-blown ships of war. Yeah. Sounds glorious. So, I guess he can't see me right now because it's a U-boat. That's the idea, I guess. So we have containment. Let's just check. Does Russia have a different government than me? Yeah. Yes, he has democracy, actually. Oh, these filthy capitalists. We need to contain their influence here. So that'll give me 2, actually. Nice. Alright. Good deal. Buenos Aires is mine. I don't really know what we're gonna do with this. Oh, right. Because we no longer have... we no longer have gunboat diplomacy, so we don't have open borders with Nanmadol. We would need 8 envoys with them to be able to get through. Guess we'll have to embark then. Not sleep. Wait until next turn. What? Took an inefficient route or something. Let's take barbarians. Is that this? No. I guess that was a mistake. Yeah, we're getting a lot of culture now. Seems that way. Tola Palace. Glorious. We need this in our empire. It's not actually going to give us the benefit that it gives. If you don't know, Patola Palace, when you build it, gives you +1 diplomatic card slot. Actually, I don't know. it might give the bonus. I don't know. I hear like conflicting things about that. You have the Great Lighthouse, nuclear fission. Apparently, we do have some uranium here. Form church. Form church. We can put wars of religion instead of military research. That'll give us some extra combat strength here. Ooh. Okay, so there's some uranium right there. Where else? And right under Ulm. Nice. Wow, Ulm is just a connoisseur of strategic resources. Oh. We need this. We need gunboat diplomacy so we can go into Lisbon and take their antiquity site. Well, for the moment, let's just embark around them. We have nuclear fusion, so let's go up to composites for some modern armors. Although we could focus on nukes. We could focus on getting nuclear devices and getting missile silos. That would really end the game quickly. Suppose we should make that a priority. Yeah. Seems like a good idea. Sure, I don't know. No, let's get professional sports. Ah, that's good. Yeah, we'll get a great general right here. That'll totally be helpful. No, it won't. It definitely won't be helpful to our Renaissance and industrial era units. Oh no, they're both industrial era units, but still. Wow. It's not as good. It's not gonna be as helpful as I thought it would be. We'll hope to make use of it. Okay, pull the U-boat. And in here, well... Ah, yes, so... Actually, okay, which city? Dortmund should have quite a sizable lead over other cities for production. Let's see, Dortmund. Yep, looks like Dortmund has the most production, so we should build Manhattan Project there. Yeah. Once we finish Manhattan Project, we'll just be building nuclear devices everywhere, essentially. I guess we'll get a military engineer in preparation for that. interesting. It's all pillaged. There must be some AI that who's sabotaging production there. Ah, they have some uranium here as well. So this would be a nice city to take. It's a lot of production. It has a lot of garrison strength, though. Ah, but we have a lot of range strength. Yeah, we could totally combat that. Let's take a destroyer. Some random machine gun. When did I build this? Well, I didn't mean to build it. I think I know how I built it, but... I don't know. I guess we'll put it to use. Probably not, though. I could just delete it. Okay, there's a Roman ironclad. There's Mahabodhi Temple. Okay. Seems like a fair trade. Fair deal. Take it. New source of uranium. Wait, what? What? My troops are not on your border. I have one troop on your border. Unless he can somehow see my U-boats. Seems like something weird's going on there. I wonder if we really need Medina Quarter anymore. Doesn't seem like it. Let's go without Medina Quarter. We don't need it. Instead, we're going to put probably like. Well, I was thinking a third alternative will give us quite a bit of gold just from the military academies and power plants. Quite a bit of gold. We're not using our gold right now, that's true. And we definitely need to get gunboat diplomacy back. So we can walk into the borders of city-states. Suppose we'll get cultural heritage. At this point in the game, I really never know what to build, what to research in terms of the civics tree. Just, I don't know, that just always happens. let's take... some artillery, I suppose. And if you don't know, this military engineer is for constructing nuclear silos, or missile silos, once I get the ability to build those. Oh, hey. Oh, artifacts everywhere. I say we just declare war on him right away. Because we already have our units lined up. Oh. But we're not denouncing him, so we'll have to do a surprise war. Doesn't really... well, it kind of does matter. Yeah, it does matter, but that... I thought we were already being denounced, but oh well. Take the surprise war. Is there a city here? Yes, there is. That's good. We'll just focus on this one for now. Apparently Vilnius has declared war on me. And Lisbon. That's right. Oh, jeez. Maybe we can... I don't know if you're allowed to just snag other people's archaeological, you know, the antiquity sites when you're at war. That'd be pretty funny if you could, though. I don't know, let's just embark these guys. They're ready. Well, this heavy chariot's not ready. Looks good. Oh, he just settled a city here. That's too bad. And there's he owns that. Oh, but Buenos Aires owns that. Alright, let's head for that. Alright, folks, I think we're gonna leave this one off right here. So, yeah, I mean, these episodes just keep getting longer and longer. But I really don't mind uploading larger episodes. I'm not monetizing these or anything. And, in my opinion, when I watch a longer video on YouTube. You know, I like those types of videos better. I don't see any, you know, real like benefit to having shorter episodes other than like if you want to make money off of them. So it's no big concern of me. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. Some people complain about Civ 5 and Civ 6, and in a lot of these types of 4X games, that the middle or the late game gets boring. But sometimes, you know, I get games like these where, you know, it's pretty exciting at the end. This might be an artifact of me being not that great at the game. I don't know. Like, the AI is doing pretty well, and that's pretty much because I've let them do that well. But I don't know. I think I've, and again, I think that's an artifact of how we went to war so early and focused on war for so long, just to take out India. So that we were basically playing catch up the whole game. I think I did what I could with what I was given here. Really, I think I could be forgiven for being so you know, being so aggressive with my moves on India, given the poor start that I was given. Poor land, not good land, until I was able to get farms out, and that's where all this flat land really started to shine. You know, look at how good these tiles are. They're actually much better now that I've gotten replaceable parts. And if you don't know, replaceable parts actually gives you +1 food for every adjacent farm, not just for every 2 adjacent farms. So that's like double the adjacency bonus, essentially, on farms. So yeah, I mean, I think what I did was what I know how to do, and how I know how to push my advantage as best I can. So yeah, I think I did the best I could with what I had. And I think we're doing quite well. Yeah, but yeah, the AI is, you know, advanced enough that they're kind of putting up a fight, I suppose. I mean, I think I'm just gonna roll over Brazil here, but my superior technology, the units, even if the AI has superior technology to me, they usually do pretty poorly in like upgrading their units and actually making use of their better units. But I'm still enjoying this. Actually using a not often seen strategy of building naval units. You usually don't need naval units, because usually there aren't that many cities settled on that coast. But I digress. It's a great game, and I'll be continuing it later. So, take care.